Howdy y'all, this is the Losman here, and I'm gonna put out another Losman Auto Quickie here, discussing a movie that I recently watched. That movie would be Unlisted Owner, directed by Jed Brian. This is a 2014 movie that came out recently on demand, or at least you can watch it on streaming clients like Amazon Prime and other sources. The plot centers on a group of friends who find out about a local murder that occurred. A family of five was moving into a home, and that evening, bad things happened. Now, in this movie, it is found footage, so everything is shown as if, from the camera perspective. And like many found footage movies, it's going to be a hit and miss with you depending on your personal views of found footage movies. This is an independent movie, small budget movie. And with that in mind, I tend to go much easier, give a little leeway towards independent filmmakers who tend to do found footage because, it's a genre that's a little bit easier to pull off. And if you can come up with some new ideas or things to do, hey, you know what, maybe you can tell a good story. Now, Unlisted Owner focuses on, like I said, a group of friends. They hear about this bad incident that happened, so they go out and, they're supposed to go camping. Instead, they go out to go look for the bad things in the house. Of course, movies like this, you tend to have the group led by a group of what are known as dude bros. Dude bros are the beer chugging idiots that basically get people killed in horror movies. They are the male equivalent of the bimbo, or the bimbo blonde that you see in most horror movies. And you know them. You probably have friends with them. Hey, you may even be one. In this case, the dude bros encourage their friends to go out to the house, break in, of course, looking around with the cameras going around, and it's there that they encounter bad news. Yes, apparently the unlisted owner still resides there. So what you see is bloody mayhem as each of the people gets taken out one at a time, and then you're left with the video evidence that is used against the survivor who wasn't at the house, and the police grilling him about what happened. So basically, the movie is told from the perspective of the only friend that didn't go to the house and having to answer for what occurred. The movie itself, it's a standard found footage movie, and I will say this: it doesn't cliche its way to the end. So you don't see a lot of the problems that you see with found footage. The unnecessary shakiness of cameras. The movie is told strictly from the perspective of personal cameras, so, it's all done in that manner, so it makes it look a little more, amateurish, but hey, that's what you're looking for sometimes when you do movies like this. The cast is relatively unknown, and this is the only film by director Jed Brian, who actually does appear in the movie as the filmmaker, which, you might as well, since you are the guy, filming the movie. So if you get a chance to check it out, go ahead. It's not a bad movie. I thought it was okay and not bad. Movies like this, I try to sit through if necessary. I mean, very rarely do I ever hit pause and just go to another movie. This wasn't one of them. This was actually a pretty decent movie. It was enjoyable. I liked it. It was a little different. I mean, it didn't reside on or didn't revolve around supernatural elements like you tend to see in a lot of found footage movies. And I will tell you this, the killer is pretty scary. When you do see the bits and pieces of the killer, he is a pretty terrifying bastard. So if you want to go check it out, it's called Unlisted Owner, and you should be able to find it on most streaming clients. All right, this is Losman. Later.